Hello and welcome back to our extended first look at Foundation. As you saw there briefly at the beginning, we unlocked some unlockables. Yes, for Splendor. We'll get into that shortly. We're getting straight into it today. No lengthy intro. When we left off, what did we have to do? We had to get some housing underway. I don't know what we unlocked. We unlocked the warehouse as we have 10 serfs. What else did we unlock? Wooden keep, wooden wall, and a large stone wall. Possibly for our castle type buildings. We've done nothing in the religious area just yet. But anyway, it's telling us to unlock the warehouse, so we might as well do it. And then we'll get the housing underway. It might even tell us to do that. So if we go over here, our people are still rather grumpy. We've got a new quest. There we go. We have to raise our villager's status to commoner and unlock a trade route. There we go. We've got some quests there. If we click on here, we'll notice we have 10 serfs, which is our entire foundation, village, Granteesville, all our inhabitants. Yes, there we go. I got words in eventually. So we need to build the houses. That's what we need to do. There are desirability layers. Not there, not there. Where is it? There we go. If we go for residential only, you'll see we want to have their houses in the green, not in the red. Nothing in this game for... No, okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So we need to concentrate down here. Which, if we go here, we can get the residential brush and keep them down towards the market area. They should get rid of the trees. So if we go something like that and keep them away from the red. I mean, it doesn't matter if we go over a little bit. There we go. That should do us. That's enough. You're going crazy. There we go. Our people, our builders, our 2 builders. Do we have 2 builders still? I can't remember. We can sort by job. Builder. We only have 1 because, yes. Well, Lily. Should we keep Rose? Do you remember Rose and Oliver? Hopefully Oliver starts to become happier. He's a little bit upset and miserable. And also, Rose is now the market trader. Also very unhappy. I'd imagine that's because they need houses. We'll take a look shortly. We should give Lily and Rudolph a place to work, shouldn't we? One of them can be a builder. Let's do that. Lily, do you want to be a builder? Yes, please, Grand. Anyhow, we've got 2 builders. As you'll see, they'll make houses for themselves and upgrade them if their needs are met, and if the resources are available, and also if the space is available, which you set via the development zones. Currently, we only have 1 villager lacking a house, so that's good, and we've got some building there. If we look at our immigration, happiness of 50% still, raises time by... Oh, it raises time by 100%. So it takes longer for new people to come because they're not as chuffed. But yeah, there we go. That's their happiness, 50%. We will sort their needs out. Where's Oliver? Let's go and see Oliver. Oliver, how are you doing? Primary needs. He now needs a house as well as water. And he needs, obviously, his food. And he requires service. So we're going to have to start thinking about a church soon. However, our immediate tasks are to unlock a trade route and raise our status to commoner. Given that the game has told us to unlock a warehouse, we're going to need that for trading. It stores raw materials. Another house complete. Look at that. Look at their little houses. I don't mind them built into the hillside like that, because that was a thing. That was definitely a thing that happened. It would be nice and cool in there, wouldn't it, at the back, if you built into the ground. There certainly wasn't any AC back then. Alrighty. Should we build a warehouse? Where do we need it, and will it affect our desirability of our houses? Because we've got a lot to do. If we go to warehouse, there we go. It's going to cost us 50 gold. Oh, there we go. 15 planks. We don't have any way to produce planks yet. And that's because we don't have a sawmill. So that would be the first thing to do, which is going to cost us 100 gold. We are now making gold, though, from selling items at our little store down here, food store. We've got another house. 2 villages still lacking space. Oh dear. Right, let's get a sawmill in. We do have a worker now. That will make people super grumpy. I've had a thought about this. The whole this red area. Given when we looked at the desirability, the stonecutters had the red circle as well, and it did cause this entire area to not be too pleasant to live near, possibly because of noise. So if we keep these out of the way of housing, we can put it up here. Oh, we need this back on, because then we know where our boundaries are. We put it next to the woodcutters. That should be fine. Get you in there. Now a sawmill will give us planks eventually. It's going to take us 20 logs. We're actually a bit slow on logs. How many woodcutters do we have? How many? Oh, we've only got one worker available. We might have to shuffle round our workforce. Unless we get us 9 days. 9 days. So we've got that building slowly. We need to do something about getting more villagers in, don't we? Absolutely. Our happiness is rising though. 63%. And then there we go. Our first smiley face up there. Because it's been quite miserable since we started. All is good. That's nice. That changes eventually when you're shuffling things around. Here come new people. Hello everybody. The splendor of your village has unlocked a new tier of unlockables. 2. So we've got 2 new things. They went straight in and spent some cash. That's brilliant. We now have the forester's camp. This is fairly important for us because it means a renewable resource. Here we go. Stones. I've seen nothing to say that these actually are a finite resource. I don't know whether that will change later on, but as far as I can see at the moment, autosave. As far as I can see at the moment, they just keep hammering away on this and get forever stone. The berries, they do run out. However, they will regrow. I've not looked at the timings. I don't know whether it's per week. At the end of the week, they regrow. You can get 2 of these huts per bush. No, not per bush, because that would be a lot of huts. Per group of bushes. Good words. Yeah, you can get 2, but it will empty before it renews. I found a good balance was 5 gatherers, so that's 3 in one, 2 in the other. And it tends not to run out then. Well, there's not much we can do at the moment other than look at our fantastic people. There is, isn't there? Because we've got new workers available. Let's get us another one cutting down trees. But we do need to plant some more. Otherwise we're going to have a bit of an issue. And this area at the back here, this hilly area, that to me looks like a good place to have reforestation. We can do it kind of level here. Have it nice at the back. And that means we're going to be providing our lovely planet, or around here, with lots of oxygen, aren't we? Fantastic. That's not part of the game. You don't have to balance oxygen levels, CO2 levels and things like that. We've got the reforestation in. What we need to now do is build us where is he? Forester's camp. It's going to cost us 50 gold. Again, and it's going to cost us 10 planks, which we're not making yet until this is a thing. possibly going to have to wait on that. We do have quite a lot of trees still, so that might not be too much of an issue. How do we open a trade route then? Well, we're going to need a warehouse before we can do it. There we go. We can unlock the Northbury trade route with 20 planks. We can unlock Middle with 20 clothes, which were a little way, and we can unlock Davenport for 20 bread. We're also a long way from that too. So this will be the one we're unlocking, which is part of our quest. I don't think we're going to get commoners until we've built a church, which is going to take some doing. We have built our sawmill though. That is fantastic news. Let's get someone working in there immediately. We're going to need to produce that, aren't we? We've got 2 people working there. I want them to get those trees knocked down as soon as possible. How many spares do we have? Just 1. Well, we're going to need you as a forester. We could possibly build that. Even though we don't have it at the moment, we might as well set where we're going to have it. Forester's camp. Somewhere here. It's like a nice little wooding area, isn't it? I wouldn't mind it on the hill or something. Oh, at the end of the path there? Just pick a place, sir. We'll put it there. There we go. Next to our sawmill. It'll take 10 planks, which we don't have just yet. But there we go. We're underway. We've got a whole renewable forest up there. Right then, how are our people doing? Let's go to Oliver. Oliver, how are you doing? Are you cheerful yet? Of course you're not. He's really not happy. You don't have a house? Oh, that's unfortunate. Can we not build? I think it'll cost us too much. Yeah, 500. We're nowhere near that. We're just going to have to bide our time. But fear not, we will make Oliver happy. Somehow. I might have to reduce the frequency of that autosave at some point. Can we do it now? I'll do it afterwards, Gran. It's fine. It's not a long pause, is it? Who are you? Is that Oliver? Oliver. Click on Oliver. No, it's Elaine. Alan. He is... See, he's happy. Come on, Oliver. Oh, no, he doesn't have a house, does he, Oliver? Poor guy. Surely we've got enough room. Let's check the overlay for a residential. Come on, you can build there. There's enough room. I'm pretty confident it's desirable as well. And look at that. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's there. It might be a shortage. No, not a shortage there. 2 new villages, though. That's good news. We need some more workforce because we're not even maxed out, if I remember correctly. We've only got one transporter, and we've only got 2 of our 3 foragers there. We've only got one carpenter and two woodcutters, but we've got space for more. 2 of 3. And how's the stone cutters? We've got what? 2 of 5. You can have so many stone cutters. That's crazy. There we go. We've got room to... we've got jobs available, haven't we? So, unemployment's not an issue. That's good news. What I'll try and do with this is edit it in so that occasionally I'll let time progress a little bit as we're waiting. Although, things are building quite quickly. Let's assign us our last Pierre. He's unemployed. No longer, sir. You are a forester. And you are going to go crazy planting trees, I hope. Where is Pierre? There you go. We can follow him. Let's watch him get to work. He doesn't have a home either. We're going to need to sort that out at some point. There you go. You got a lovely shack here. And live there. Looks comfy. What are you doing? You're preparing to work. Oh, I just noticed that guy's walking up there with a saw in his hand. That's fantastic. Oh, he's the carpenter. That was wonderful. I love that. What was that, hacksaw? You can hear him working away. All the dust coming out and bits of wood. Okay, are you off now? Yeah? No? What are you doing? No, he did. Look, he planted a tree. I don't think there's an animation for it. Goodness me, he's going to town. Well, that's going to be beautiful up there, isn't it? Look at him go. Goodness me. You go, Pierre. It'd be interesting to see if he actually gets faster and faster at doing that. How are we doing on our storage? Tool's going to be an issue for a while until we can open a trade route, which we will do eventually. With one step at a time, baby steps. We do want to start thinking about a warehouse though, don't we? Absolutely. Hopefully warehouses don't... That won't give you a warehouse. Hopefully they don't make people unhappy. They do, by ginormous amounts. They really do make everybody miserable. Why? They're needed. Well, let's have it up here, near the stone cutters then. Which is the front. It looks to me like that would be the front, right? I have to stay away from our residential area. If we put it up here, it should be okay. There we go. Put it up there. Get building that. Well, no, you can't, because we've got to make some planks. Do we have any spare people? If they arrive, they have. And Sigmund. I'm just going to go with Sigmund. And Barbara. Right, Sigmund, get in there. We need more planks. We've got a decent backlog of logs. Yeah, I felt myself saying that and thought twice about it and ran with it. Backlog of logs. Barbara, get chopping trees down, because we're going to have a lot of trees available to us as these are growing at record rates. It'd be nice if trees did grow that fast, wouldn't it? Back to our town centre. I love the sound of coins. How are you all doing, guys? So if we click on this, what have we got? 11 sold this week for 88 gold. We're currently making 88 gold this week. We're on day 4, a little over halfway. I guess it goes 7 and then ticks into a new week. We've been playing for 52 minutes. Now, that's not a lot of editing. I believe that... Is that because we can fast forward? Yeah, look. Time goes faster. So there we go. So if you're doing some sort of time challenge, you can't like get more done. Because as soon as you hit the increased speed, it also increases the timer. That's good. That's good. That would make for some good timed challenges, wouldn't it? Certainly would. It's obviously taking a little while to get our plank production going. Well, it's not though, is it really? I think what's happening... Yeah, look, they've already taken 10 or 15 there. So it's not taking long at all. They're just bringing it straight over and getting this underway. What we can store in here is our planks, logs maybe. I don't know about logs. Possibly the end product, which will be planks and cut stone, which you've not seen yet. But it will be down here eventually. I know, jumping ahead. No, it is. There it is. Stonemason. Which takes cloth. Which I almost wasted this playthrough by building a tent over the top there. All right then, we're still making money. What's going on over here? You just got rid of the house. What's that at the back? Is that a chicken coop? That is... They're upgrading it, guys. With authorized housing density upgrade. I don't mind doing. There are the people that live here. Has Oliver got a house? Lily and Rudolph live there. This one's upgrading. Claude, Carla. We remember Claude and Carla and Winona. And Hildegard. Lovely. Well, I'm kind of feeling bad for old Oliver here. He's still not got a home. I don't know why. We've got enough room up there. Go build one. I've not really figured out why they build or what triggers them to build. I don't know whether it's space or a certain degree of happiness, or depending on the amount of people you've got. Everybody is a serf though. But we need to make them commoners, which probably won't happen just yet. How's our little warehouse, or big warehouse, doing over here? We'll be waiting on just the builder. Brilliant. Look at the trees. He's going to town everywhere. That's a lot of trees. I'm impressed. Who is it? Who's Pierre? Of course it's Pierre. He's really getting them trees done, isn't he? Who's working here? Do we have any spare employees? Well, actually, that's not an issue, is it, anymore? We do, just as two new villagers are arriving. It will take them a while to get here. What they do, you can see the tracks that the... what are they? Are they nomads, or are we enticing them from other villages around us? But they'll walk all the way from down here. You can see their little path they've been making as they come down. There they are, there they are. They'll walk all the way as well. And you have to wait till they get to your territory. Off you go, guys. How's our... We're still lacking space for housing. Oh, look at the new big house. Oh, it's amazing. So they add more. Not only is it bigger, they've got more like little scenery parts. They're a bit floaty like. That's fine. I mean, it's super hilly. There's not much you can do about that, is there? This one's upgrading. Oliver. Oh, Oliver, you get in the house. I know, you're sad at the moment. But you've got a house coming. You're going to be sharing it with Lily, Rudolph and Emily. Good old Oliver. I felt bad for him. Oh, they're coming out their houses. That's fantastic. How's this one doing? What are you waiting for? Builders. We might need more builders eventually, because there's a lot of upgrading going along and we're going to be expanding. We did the warehouse. We're going to need another transporter, but we don't have anyone available just yet until those two guys get here. So what should we do? I feel like planks are definite. Definitely planks. And then we'll stick with that for now. We could put like stone in there. However, yeah, possibly. I'm going to say stone. We'll put stone in there. We could do the logging as well, but I prefer them to just straight up take it into there. If possible. Where are our new villagers? Are they here yet? There they are. They're here. See them. Right, guys, you get a job straight away. At least one of you does. You, Martin and Herman. Martin, you're going to be a transporter for the warehouse. Now that we have a warehouse, we'll be able to get into the trade side of things, which is why I thought about having logs in there as well. So we still have 5 villagers lacking space for housing. We have a ginormous house there. The house level is 1, but the density is 2. Same for here. Notice the desirability level is high, and this one is average. It's a little further away from the nice stuff. What about you? You're average. We should check on our goods, right? They're all in the stockpile at the moment. Wait a second, I've not seen... I didn't know that was a toggle. I thought it was telling me where it is. Wait a minute, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. If you stockpile something, does it mean you stop using it? Quite possibly, right? That's nice, actually, because I was struggling before and they were using all the stuff when I was trying to complete quests. Which, hopefully, there are other quests as well, or goals to meet that either of these 3 will send you, and they give you good stuff that you can use to expand, especially gold. Normally a lot of gold. Can we do it yet? I think we can. There we go. We can unlock the Northbury trade route, which they will buy berries from us. Polished stone, which we saw the stonemason up there. They'll also buy planks and wine. We're a long way off wine. However, we can also buy tools from them for 20 gold. It's pricey, granted, but it's also necessary. And honey, glass, barrels, and fish. Now, we can't get fish. It's going to be tough for us if the bad weather comes, because our harvesting is chopped in half. So we need to start thinking about stockpiling that, for instance. Okay, let's unlock it. Trade enabled, quest complete, unlock trade route to get tools. And now we get one free territory. Say the words. And assign tools to the... yes, we need a space for tools. Fortunate that I left some space. The reason we have to set up space in the warehouse for these, because the traders that come and visit us need a place to put it, and they put it in the warehouse. So there we go. Same with food. They'll need a place. I don't think you can put food in warehouses. No, this is the a granary is the food warehouse. Now we have a new spot that we can unlock, and we can finally move our market in to the middle of here and maybe have a nice little housing area. The stone is there, so it might just be around there. I don't know. It's going to be tough. We'll think about it. So let's go here. It's free, but it is going to add 10 gold to our taxes. But there we go. We're now a little larger. Our settlement. We've got rights to more land. Can we edit this and move it? Edit. No. That's unfortunate. We can't move it. I don't know what happens to the goods if we delete it. We could maybe pause production and unassign. Will they carry the goods from here back into the granary up there? I'd like to check that. I don't know whether they will. To do with another transporter. How many people do we have? Okay, Herman. Oh, I was going to say, why is Rose unemployed? Because you just fired her. You literally just fired her. I don't know what to do about this then. I don't want to bulldoze it. I just want to move it. Destroy building. No! No! I accidentally right-clicked. Well, I didn't accidentally right-click. I right-clicked without knowing the consequences. Well, you've learnt from me. And it looks like we've lost our berries. Unfortunate, but it happens. Okay, let's rebuild it. I mean, I want it down here out the way anyway, so... Yes, yes, yes. We best get this back up. Hopefully we've got enough goods to do it. Market. Let's get us another market in. And not mess it up this time. Food store. We're going to have it nice and flat. There we go. That's the only reason I wanted to do it. I didn't want to trash all the berries. Let's leave a little bit of space then for future things. We can edit it once it's in there. Fortunately, it only takes 10 logs. I say that when we're struggling, aren't we, on production of logs? Let's see. Is there anything we can do about that? No, that's the sawmill, and I believe we're maximum on the lumber mill. What we could do on the lumber mill, on the lumber camp, we could have 2 logging camps, right? Because they're not keeping up with the with the forester, who is just going crazy. Look at all the stuff we're getting in our warehouse. That's wonderful. All right, should we do that then? Because they're definitely not struggling, are they? Not even close. I wouldn't mind that. I'll tell you what, let's get us another forester, another lumber camp, even. We go there, how close can we get you? Go there. There we go. It only takes 5, and that'll give us a little bit more throughput on our logging. Otherwise, we're not going to have the basic building materials, which are logs. We are going to need to purchase tools. We've only got 10. Right, so to finish this episode, or this part, before we head on to part 3, where I guess we're going to have to build a church, which will be a bit of a project for us. But we need to get everything up and running first, don't we? Right, we need to get tools. If we say 20, we've got 10 at the moment. Yeah, okay, we can do that. If we say 20, if you hold it down, it looks like it goes in bigger increments. 25 maybe? Let's go with 25, and then we can buy until the inventory reaches the value. Which would set up our first trade route and give us another quest complete. What we're going to aim for now is commoner. We're not going to get commoners just yet. Yes, we've got to mark it again. Rose, you can have your job back. What do you remember? Yes, berries. Assign a villager, Rose. Oh, you're kind of off the screen there. Rose, get in there. We've got Otto and William. Unfortunately, we lost a bunch of berries, but we do have a new market. How has that changed, moving the market down here? How has that changed to the desirability? It has a little bit, hasn't it? It's shifted it down here a touch. We could maybe have more residential areas then, because we are struggling, aren't we? Yeah, we've got 5 people lacking. So if we have them come round like this, and on that side too, perhaps that will give us enough. And leave a bit of space in the middle for our market. Just a little. You can delete areas, send it a bit smaller. Then you can use right click to just adjust it slightly for a nice market area. I know they just built there. That gives us enough room to play with later on. Alright, houses are sprouting up over here, popping up all over the shop. We have a new market stall, which they're slowly treading the grass away. There we go, spend some money, sir. Beautiful. And we'll start to see our new traders, I would imagine, either very shortly, possibly in the next episode, or in the next part though. There he is. That is absolutely perfect timing. He is a trader. He wants to buy 30 berries, 20 polished stone, planks, and wine. He's from Northbury, I believe. That's where he was. And he's selling 20 tools. We will buy... How many of those will we buy? We'll buy 15 of those. Is that right? Is my math in? No, we'll buy 20. The math is awful. We should buy all of these if we've got the money. But that's like... Is that 20 times 20? That's pricey. I don't know whether they come in batches or that's per tool. Oh, we'll see. Where is he? Has he got to the storehouse? Oh, he's already been. We did not have the funds for it. That's unfortunate. Well, we might have by the time we come back. Hope you enjoyed that again, guys. I'm having so much fun with this. I can't wait to build our first church. That'll be coming up in part 3. And then after that, we might get us some commoners. And then we can unlock some more fancy things to build. So, until next time. Take care.